The views and opinions expressed in this presentation are those of the producer and those appearing in this show and do not necessarily represent the views of DerryCam, the town of Derry, or any of its staff or affiliates.
Hi, I'm Anthony Henry. Welcome to episode 7 of America's Ass. So, this episode's going to be very different from what we've been doing. It's just me. I couldn't manage to get anyone on for this one, scheduling conflicts or whatever. So, just going to be me. I'm going to be doing a rant. I got no notes. I got nothing on the teleprompter. So, yeah, an experiment, filler you could call it. It's going to be a lot shorter. I think we're at 10 minutes. So, yeah. Let's see how you guys like it. And if you like it, maybe I'll keep doing stuff like this sometimes. Just rants. So anyway, before I get to my rant, I just want to congratulate Zach DeLong for winning the class president election. I did not win. I was the incumbent, and I guess I just didn't do enough. So I want to congratulate you. You were awesome as my vice president. I'm excited to see what you'll do as president, and I'll be there every step of the way to help you out. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get to this rant. So this is a topic that's been on my mind past, week or so. Because if you remember back in episode 1, one of the topics we talked about was the Nashville shooting. The shooter was someone that had mental health issues, and they had dreamt and fantasized about shooting up a school. Well, just a week ago in Derry, we had a small shooting. One person was shot. It was at Lobster Claw, which is a popular seafood restaurant in Derry. The owner was shot by his nephew, who was supposedly, from what I've heard, having a schizophrenic episode. And he shot and killed his uncle. So I think, because now my community has seen this issue, because these two issues delve together, guns and mental health. Most of the shooters, not all, but most, have mental health issues, like a lot of them. Whether it be schizophrenia or just downright crazy, a lot of them have mental health issues. And I think we need to have mental health checks if you want to buy a gun. I'm pro-gun, totally. Second Amendment is important to our safety. We need Minutemen in our society. But I do think that we need to find some non-biased way to have mental health checks. Because a concern is that the mental health checks are going to be, like, the questions or whatever, are going to be written by someone who's anti-gun. And they're going to make it super hard to buy a gun. Because a lot of the Democrats don't want people to own guns for whatever reason. So we'd have to find a way to make that, middle of the road, like a good questionnaire to make sure this person's not a psycho that wants to buy a gun. So, yeah, I think this is an important topic. It's a topic that's not talked about enough. We don't have a gun crisis in America. We have a mental health crisis. We see it every day. People die by suicide every day. People have these, mental health episodes every day. Like, in terms of suicide, just a couple weeks ago, and we dedicated a past episode to him, Randall Kelly, former Derry Town Council candidate, committed suicide. It happens to people we know every day, and oftentimes we don't know the struggle until it's too late. So mental health's one, and then guns, we see shootings all the time. I feel like every day there's a new shooting. And it freaks me out as someone who's pro-gun. I don't own any guns myself. I'm a minor, but yeah, it seems like we're having every possible thing happen to us that's going to make the Democrats' argument for gun control even stronger. And what people aren't realizing enough is that these two issues mesh together. We need to start talking about it more. So, yeah, where should I go with this next? It's a rant. I got time to experiment, time to think. So, yeah, a couple days ago, this week, we're filming this on May 26th, so I don't know when this will be coming out, probably early June. But on a couple of the group stories at Pinkerton, each grade kind of has their own group snap story. Like there's class of 26 and class of 25, etc. So on the class of, it was on the 26 story, but mainly class of 2025, people have been debating this gun issue, like both sides. I even put something in too, comparing guns to knives. Like if there was like a stabbing epidemic, for example, like people were going out and doing mass stabbings, would we take away all knives or specific types of knives, like kitchen knives? Would we ban all kitchen knives because there's a epidemic of stabbings? No, we'd find the root causes. What's causing it? And in terms of guns, it's mainly, like 95% of the time, mental health. And people have just been going off on this story for the past few days. Like every time I go on Snapchat, I see at least 5 new posts about it. And I can't mute it for some. I'm not even in the class of 2025. I can't get off. It's frustrating me, but yeah, it's not talked about enough. And I know I'm repeating myself a lot, mainly because I don't have notes, but I mean that's kind of why I wanted to do this without notes, so I could be more genuine. I'm not robotic. I'm not asking questions and stuff. So I guess this might turn out shorter than I thought, but I guess I'm fine with that. What I want you, the audience member, to go out and think about: what's causing all these shootings? Do you agree with me that it's mental health? Do you agree that guns are causing this? I think it's not about the gun itself. It's about who's behind the trigger. Again, that's just me. This show's all me. My opinions. So, yeah, I guess that's my rant. Let me know if you like this. I'll do these once in a while. This was basically a filler episode, so I don't know if I'll keep doing these, but comment if you like it. I'll do these once in a while. Just pure me for a few minutes. So anyway, shorter than I thought, but I'll go with it. I'm Anthony Henry. This has been America's Ass. Thank you for watching.